Railers have gotten off to good starts. Since their loss to Central, they're averaging having a 10-point lead by the end of the first quarter since that loss.
Yeah, they have been done a great job of starting quickly and finishing that too. There's been times in the past where we've been very good at starting the game and then would hit a lull somewhere in the second quarter and then start the third quarter again and hit a lull somewhere late in the third and then start the fourth. But this team has been very consistent this year. We just don't want that to stop at this point.
Railers are going to go with the same starters they've been using all 30 games. That will include 6'2" senior Max Cook. Max averages a little over 9 points a contest. 6-foot senior Joey Olden, just about 7.5 points a game. Tyler Horsham, a 5'11" senior, 4.5 points a game. Gavin Block, the leading scorer for the Railers, the 6'6" junior, 16.3 points per game. And 6'3" senior Edward Bowlby, he averages double figures as well. He is at 11.4. So it's going to be Cook, Olden, Horsham, Block, and Bowlby for Coach Neil Alexander. Coach Al comes in with 713 wins, 554 of those here at Lincoln.
Yeah, Jeff, as I was out to watch a little bit of that game till halftime last night against Decatur Eisenhower, and Jabari Flournoy was their leading scorer at 18 points a game. Little lefty guard, a lot of shift in his game, and hit 5 threes last night.
Reminder that tonight's tip-off is being brought to you by Jim Examus Ford Lincoln. Believe it or not, spring is just around the corner, and it's your opportunity to save thousands now. And we are ready for regional action here as the road to Peoria begins in Lincoln. Opening tip is controlled by the Panthers. We'll get you their starters here in just a moment. Brandon Tucker in the backcourt gets it ahead to... Railers come out. Joey with the steal. Quickly, Railers try to turn defense into offense. Had it tipped away. Joey got it back to Tyler. And the Railers will reset their offense. Gavin on the right wing. Gavin hands off top of the key to Horsham. Bowlby. We see Horsham on the right corner. Brings it back now to Gavin. Gavin fakes the three, top of the key. Dribbles through the zone. Tyler thought about the three, didn't take it. Gavin with the left-hand dribble. Back on top to Max. Max in the lane. Caught just inside the free throw line, so Gavin will rise up for three on the way in. It is good.
Why not? Why not? After a 30-point game just a couple days ago on Friday, he opens it up with a three with a hand in his face, and the big boy, who is not Braxton Woodland, is not going to be able to stay with Gavin Block all night.
Just a minute into the contest, Railers with an early 3-point lead. Eisenhower kicks it back out to Tucker. Tucker over to Brummel. Back now to Tucker. Eisenhower's got some spurtability as they went on a 34-3 run last night. A three from the right corner is no good. Cook tries to fight for the rebound. He does. Crowds it back to Max. Heads back up to Joey. Joey will back out. Finds Max coming down top of the key. Hands back to Tyler. Tyler will fire a three. That one's a little long off the side. No good.
Yeah, a little adrenaline going there for Tyler or something a little deep. But the thing that their coach was worried about as he was talking on the radio this afternoon was can they handle the ball against the Railer pressure?
A lot of teams have had difficulty doing it, and there they didn't force a missed throw, but a 10 count, and it's just a nice little low. The Railers give you a little, but you don't realize how much they're taking away from you at the same time.
Yeah, they didn't try to attack at all. It was just a back-and-forth pass in the backcourt, and Joey, credit Joey Olden, the senior, just making them play slower, and that would get the big 10 count for the second turnover from Eisenhower already.
Gavin hands to Max at the top of the key. Max, a little contact, push back out. Gavin, another three. That one's left short. Rebound comes down to the Panthers. It never fails in regional play. They've always got somebody on the court as the Railers get another steal. Joey, 1-on-3, will go in strong.
Nice.
Down and off the glass and good.
Yeah, third turnover by Eisenhower leads to a breakout layup. Tyler Horsham makes a nice traveling all over the place.
And a timeout taken by Coach Eric Newman. Just a 30-second timeout. Off, no good, but a foul is going to be whistled on Flournoy. And right now it's You know, you can talk about the fact that Eisenhower did play last night. They may be a little bit slow. I don't think it's that. I think it's just the Railers are just that much step quicker than everybody else right now.
Yeah, they're playing really well. The momentum is on their side. So it's going well. It's now 4 turnovers to start the game for Eisenhower, and that's one thing. They haven't really gotten a great shot. They've gotten Fornor as in a 3 in the corner as Max hits that first free throw. Other than that, that's been the only shot they've gotten so far.
Max, a 75% free throw shooter, knocks the first one down. The senior with the free throw gives the Railers a 7-0 lead.
Like Max has had a little arch on his free throw. Yeah, that's a little higher than usually comes out of the senior's hands. Nice way to start the regional there with 2 free throws by Max.
Florney over to Tevin Johnson in the contest. Now back over to Quan Bradford. And last night, Josh, it didn't take Coach Newman long to go to his bench and go very young. And that's what got the offense started for Eisenhower. But this is a much different defense than they faced in Mount Zion last night.
Oh, yeah. It's Mount Zion had some length, but not near the quickness that the Railers have. And just the 1-2-2 in different programs it's hard to duplicate against the Railers.
Nice pass underneath to Johnson, who finds himself open and missed it. Booby the rebound. Max quickly into the front court for the Railers. Max with a hesitation dribble. Joey. Booby. Oh, nice fake. Didn't get the shot up. Gavin will drive down the lane. Find Max in the corner. Railers, great ball movement. Kick it out to an open Horsham 4. 3 in and out. Joey the rebound will reset for the Railers. Max fires 3.
There it is. Too many guys. You've got to guard them all. And right now, Eisenhower is not picking up guys, especially credit Joey Olden there with a big offensive rebound. And a nice kick out as it works around to Max Cook for 3.
And then the ball's taken away, lost by Florney, and a little bit of frustration as he grabs Max going by, and Florney already has picked up his second. And Josh, we talked about the Railers, since their loss to Central, have been averaging a 10-point lead by the end of the first quarter. We're not even halfway through the first quarter, and the Railers already have that double-digit lead at 10-0.
Yeah, a couple big threes by the Railers, and then a nice run-out steal for Joey Olden. So the offense has turned it up, and now the defense has been going too.
Oh, Horsham thought he was going to have Gavin there. It's going to be thrown away. Tracked down. Nice play. Layup is going to go. That's Quan Bradford, and they convert a Railer turnover into their first points of the night. Yeah, Tyler tried to kick it out to Gavin, and Gavin had cut toward the top of the key, and he just threw it into the backcourt. And Eisenhower tracked that one down and got the 2.
Yeah, you're just not accustomed to seeing that either, but just a miscue by the Railers.
Gavin spins in the lane. Kicks out to Horsham. Looking down low for Bowlby on the block. Instead, they swing it back around the perimeter. And then a hand check foul is going to be whistled on Tevin Johnson. That'll be his first third on the team. And you can tell it gets kind of quiet when the official on the far side, you can hear his actual call of hand check as he's signaling the call.
And really, when the Panthers have gotten set on their defense, they've done a pretty good job. You know, they've limited us from going to the basket, and that's been one of the things the Railers have done really well so far in the last couple months is get to the rim. And we've been unable to do that yet.
Max in the right corner. Bowlby top of the key, his first shot of the night, rolls off no good. Rebound comes down to Bobbitt.
Yeah, just nice to get Ed going here a little bit. We have missed him really on Friday night. Didn't see a lot from Ed, and then there he misses his first one.
Lefty from just outside the lane is Brandon Tucker for 2, and it's 10-4. Joey in the corner. Bowlby will fire another 3. That one won't go. Rebound comes down to Eisenhower.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, and they throw it right to Tyler. Nice steal by Horsham. Goes in off the glass and good.
Yeah, nice steal by Tyler. And generally, Tyler brings the ball out and waits for some help there, but he went right to the Panthers on 2 of them and was able to get the layup in. So really, the offense has been all defense for the Railers.
2.5 to go in the first quarter. Railers on top 12-4. They look to add more as Eisenhower turns it over again. Gavin into the front court on the far side. Max down the lane, off the glass. It'll go. Max with 7.
Max looking really aggressive so far here in the first quarter. Done a good job of getting to the rim and finishing layups. That was a tough layup going against one good defensive guy from the Panthers.
14-4 as we hit the 2-minute mark. Railers on top by 10 as we're here in the first quarter of regional play. Joey almost a steal. They get it into Woodland, kick it back out. Lefty 3 on the way. That's going to go good for Tucker.
And they've gotten it in there to to the big boy, Braxton Woodland, right at the free throw line.
And the ball is going to be knocked off and kicked out of bounds by Gavin Block, so a turnover by the Railers. A couple subs coming in for Coach Alexander. Peyton Evelair and Will Cook will check in, and Horsham and Olden will go to the bench. Good minutes early on from Joey and Tyler.
Yeah, no question about it. A lot of the offense was coming back from the defense on what Joey Olden was able to do.
Johnson into the front court. There's Tucker again. Nice shot. Fake steps inside the three-point line. Jumper is good. Tucker now with 7. And quickly that 10-0 lead that the Railers had is down to 5 at 14-9. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Cook out to Ebelair. Now they get it to Gavin. Gavin's going to try and go baseline, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be a whistle going against. We'll have to check because he is not in the book.
Yeah, that's Colton Lockwood. I remember him from last night. I had to look through the program and wait till they announced his name because the number is wrong in the program.
So after the foul, gets it into Max. Max goes around to Gavin's screen. Max working down the lane, off the glass, won't go down. Ball tipped out. Will Cook has it. Will flips it over to Max. Max with the spin. Needs to get out of the lane, and he's going to be rewarded and go to the line for 2. And boy, I sure thought they were going to get a 3-second because neither one of them got out.
3 seconds or some sort of a travel as the ball was tipped away from Max. Max did a good job. He missed the first one and then was able to tip it and went to his brother Will. Will went right to the basket and got a couple guys in the ear and then shifted over back to his brother Max, and then it got slapped away a couple times, but good job by Max of staying with it as he is way short on the first free throw, but good job by the Cook brothers of saving us a possession.
Into the contest for Eisenhower, Keith Byers. He also in a different number. We always contend they do that just to mess us up.
Short again.
Max left it both short. So Max misses them both. 14-9, under a minute to go. So give Eisenhower credit. They got down early, and they've been able to hang in here, outscoring the Railers 9-4. Tipped away by Will, but it goes over to Eisenhower. Double team by Ebelair and Will Cook. Now Max and Will chasing. 40 seconds to go. First quarter. Railers up 14-9.
Down.
Bradford, and we've got a stoppage of play. Looks like there must be blood on Max, as Max is going to check out. Joey will check in, and so Max will head down to Missy, and she will take care of getting Max all bandaged up and make sure that that is all cleaned up.
Eisenhower's got 2 freshmen handling the basketball at the top. They've got to take advantage of that. Now, albeit they're going to be very good players here in the next couple of years, but they've got to take care of that inexperience.
3, missed it off the back of the rim, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Byers. Ebelair with the foul, and he'll be going to the line, shooting 2, I believe. Oh, that foul's going to go against Joey. That'll be his first. I thought Peyton reached in there. Byers at the line. He'll be shooting 2. The lefty's free throw on the way will not go down. And you know, Josh, we talked about it. Railers got out to a 10-0 lead, then 14-4. And then it just, I don't know, it just hasn't felt a little adrenaline for the Railers in those first 4 minutes, but Eisenhower stayed in it.
Yeah, they have. The bad thing for Eisenhower is they turn the ball over. When they get down and set and don't turn it over, they've gotten a good shot and they've been able to knock them down. So the Railers have got to contest all shots.
Byers misses them both, so we're under 10 seconds. Ebelair hands to Gavin. Gavin, spin move, free throw line, goes up strong, and it'll go. With 2 seconds to go, Gavin gets it to go down. That's how our first quarter will end. At the end of 1, it's Lincoln 16, Eisenhower 9. Back to the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln. Second quarter of action about to get started, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you, Scott Kirby alongside doing the videography. You'll see this contest on WLCNonline.com later on this week. Railers look to advance in regional play. They've got a 7-point lead as we start the second quarter. Adam Conrady in the contest for the Railers for the first time. It's Joey Olden over to Gavin Block, hands to Will Cook. Will had it tipped away, but Joey controls for the Railers. Joey's picked up his dribble, hands now to Ebelair. Ebelair with the fake, gets it to Will in the corner for 3. It's a little long. Rebound down to Eisenhower. Down to Bobbitt, quickly into the front court to Tucker. Tucker, their leading scorer, he had 7 points in the first quarter, 7 of their 9.
Yeah, Flournoy, their leading scorer from last night with 18 points, has yet to score, and he's on the bench. So the reserves so far for the Panthers have done a good job.
Tucker over to Bobbitt, back to Tucker, playing catch at the volleyball line. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Railers up by 7. Now they get it inside. Nice move to Byers. Ball flipped around, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers, and that will be a Lockwood going to the line, and he'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, and a nice easy passing in for Eisenhower. Got it at the top of at the free throw line, and was able to look down to the block and got it down to Colton Lockwood, who's just a sophomore. And he really looked good last night also. This team, of course, the Railers are going to see them now in the next couple of years in the Central State 8. They're going to be very good here in about 2 years.
Lockwood's first free throw, pretty much of a line drive.
Bullet.
We do have one score of note from regional play. Second quarter, 6 minutes to go down in Taylorville. Glenwood with a 2-point lead over Rochester, 16-14. Lockwood gets them both to go. And it's now just a 5-point lead for the Railers at 16-11. Gavin Block into the front court for the Railers, watched by Byers. Right wing to Will Cook, down in the corner to Ebelair. Peyton, as Joey pops out, Conrady, top of the key, hands to Gavin. Gavin will pull up, his 3 on the way, will not go down. Rebound controlled by the Panthers.
Yeah, Railers really settling for threes right now. Eisenhower's playing man, and we can get to the lane or post up Gavin at any point.
3 off the back of the rim, no good by Eisenhower. Can Will track it down? No, it's saved. Nice job by the Panthers. Will, almost a steal coming from the backside. Bobbitt pulls up his jumper short. Conrady, the big man, grabs the rebound. Ebelair quickly across the timeline. Will Cook, 3 on the way. This one is good.
Yeah, and nice transition by Peyton Ebelair. He got the ball out and got it down the floor really quick and found Will Cook down in the corner where he missed one a couple possessions before. That time looked good.
Steal on the far side. Ebelair gets it to Will. Will looked to make a spin move, lost it, and now it's the advantage for Eisenhower. Eisenhower over to Lockwood, off the glass, and good over Gavin. Railers missed an opportunity there, Josh.
Yeah, Will tried to do a spin move, and the Eisenhower guy was able to tip it away before he could get the move.
19-13, 5:40 to go. Ebelair down the lane. Out to an open Conrady. His 17-footer is good.
Good job by Peyton Ebelair. The last 2 times the Railers have scored, you can give him the assist because he's been able to penetrate or either lead that transition break on a dribble. And that time he found Conrady where his favorite spot is, right along the corner from about 15 feet.
Bradford, ball taken away by the Railers. Ebelair hands to Gavin. Gavin fakes the pass. The layup, little too much spin on it, and it rolls off. Lockwood ahead, going against Conrady. Adam with the big foul, and it won't go down. And Adam will pick up his first, 3rd on the team. And Josh, not that you want him to be overly physical, but on a play like that, if Adam's going to foul him, you want him to not just bump him. Make sure he doesn't even get that shot up.
Yeah, he's got to extend up. Adam can get off the floor a little bit. He's got to jump high and then try and block that shot. But I thought on the time before, the possession before, where Gavin missed that layup, he didn't do what he did on Friday night, was just look for contact and go into the body of somebody like he did against Lanphier. That time he tried to sidestep it a little bit and put some spin on the ball. And he's got to do with what worked Friday night and what's been working for him for the last couple months is go strong to the hole and look for contact and go to the free throw line.
Lockwood made the free throw. He's made 3 in a row from the line. Make it 4 in a row. He has 6 all in this quarter. And the Railer lead is 21-15. Bowlby and Max Cook back in as Gavin Block and Will Cook take a seat. Max Strong down the lane got hammered, and he'll be going to the line, and he'll be shooting too. And Josh, sort of what you were talking about, where Gavin's not doing what he was doing Friday night, seems like Max has really put an emphasis on taking it to the basket tonight.
Yeah, Max really picked up the pace as far as getting to the hole. It was a lot of Gavin Block on Friday night, and what he shoot, I think 18 of 20 from the line or something like that.
15 of 18.
15 of 18 from the line on Friday night, so that's exactly what Max did as he missed the first free throw. He's been short on the last 3.
Railers only 2 of 5 on the night. They came in shooting 73% as a team, and this one rolls good for Max. 22-15. Eisenhower hanging around, and you never want teams hanging around, especially this time of year.
No, as Cameron just told us, Lincoln's in the bonus now, so the Railers have got to continue to to get to the rim and try and draw fouls and get to that free throw line.
4:40 to go in the first half. It is Lincoln 22, Decatur Eisenhower 15. Long, high-arcing three. That's no good. Ball tipped around. Eisenhower comes out with it, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers as Bobbitt grabbed the rebound, and he was grabbed, and I think they're going to get that one on Max.
Yeah, and right now the Panthers are just quicker to the ball. A lot of loose balls are going to Eisenhower, and that time the rebound goes to Eisenhower on the offensive boards. The Railers are bigger in size all across the board, and they just got to do a better job of rebounding.
Bowlby picked up the foul instead of Max. That's his fourth on the team. 4.5 to go first half. Brummel, and then another foul is going to be whistled on the Railers. Eisenhower trying to use their speed to get to the basket. Foul will go on Max. That'll be his fifth team foul. Eisenhower looking to inbound as Tucker throws it into the backcourt to Bobbitt. Tucker, they've done a nice job on him here in the second quarter. He had 7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing with Flournoy, too. He was really good last night when I got to see half of the game, but he has not sniffed the floor since the first quarter, since early in the first.
Tucker's three hit the side of the backboard, rebounded down, grabbed by Ebelair. Hands it off to Max Cook. Max into the front court, and Max was going to go to Joey, and Joey cut one way. Max thought he was going the other way, and then a layup is going to be no good. A little out of control as Ebelair went down to contest it, and now we're heading back this way. A little chaotic here at Roy S. Anderson midway through the second quarter. Joey's picked up his dribble. Ebelair, he could drive baseline. He does. Off the glass, nice move by Peyton.
Yeah, and Tucker gave him the whole sideline. I mean, Jeff, we could have dribbled down and made that layup.
24-15. Again, Railers up by 9. Bobbitt. Tucker tried to get it inside, knocked away by Conradi. Nice defense by the Railers as Horsham and Block will check back in. Ebelair and Conradi will head to the bench.
As does Juan Bradford for Eisenhower.
Eisenhower looking to inbound, will do so deep into the backcourt. Tracked down by Brummel. Watched by Olden. Contact by Gavin as he tried to keep it away from Byers. And that's really where you don't want Gavin to pick up a foul, is that far from the basket on the sideline.
You talk about a step slow, and there he was, a step slow. Normally he gets that steal, and when you're a step slow, that becomes a foul instead of a steal. So Gavin with his first foul, now 6 on the Railers.
3 minutes left here in the first half. Listening to Railer Basketball on WLCN Atlanta. WLCNonline.com. They try to slip it inside to Byers. Now tipped away into the hands of Gavin Block. Gavin hands to Max Cook. Max on the right side to Joey.
Gavin's got a huge size advantage height-wise. He's got to get in the block and just post up, and we got to feed him the ball.
Gavin will fire one top of the from 3, left it way short, and then Bowlby's going to be whistled for the foul as the rebound came down to Eisenhower and Ed, and the Eisenhower player just collided, and again, step slow.
Yeah, he was a step slow to get that rebound, and now Bowlby's going to have to take a seat after picking up 2 fouls really on just not being ready. You know, he that time he was a little too aggressive on just a tip out, and one of those plays where you sometimes just say, hey, he got the rebound, and you go to the other side of the court so you don't pick up a foul and you can stay in the game.
Bobbitt's first free throw is good.
Yeah, and so far the Panthers have done a good job from the free throw line. What do you got, 5 of 7, Jeff?
Yep. Bobbitt hits again.
6 of 8 from the free throw line, so they're kind of just hanging around, as you said. You don't want anybody to hang around this time of year, and right now the Panthers are.
24-17, 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Horsham over to Gavin, down to the corner. Gavin looks to go baseline, cut off. Nice defense by the Panthers. Max struggling to find an opening. Gavin in the lane again, a little floater. This one won't go, and Gavin's going to be picking up a foul as he tries to go for the rebound, and now Gavin's picked up his second, and again, it's the frustration of the way you're committing the fouls that's got the Railers sending Eisenhower back to the free throw line, and you've already got Bowlby on the bench with 2. Gavin's just picked up his second.
Yeah, it's been really difficult as hard as man-to-man as you saw on Friday night against Lanphier, and we were able to get to the hoop, and now it's a somewhat of a little bit different man-to-man from Eisenhower. We cannot get to the hoop, so kind of a tale of two different teams, and you would think Lanphier would have the better man-to-man defense, but right now looks to me like Eisenhower's a little bit better.
Max down the lane, strong move off the glass with the left hand is good, and that's really been the one thing that's been working for the Railers tonight, Josh, is give the ball to Max, let him get to the basket.
You're right. You get him to the basket. He's gotten to the free throw line. He's gotten to the rim for layups. That time he really goes coast to coast on Eisenhower as he was able to get the pass from Conradi off the rebound, and then he just took it right in. So thank goodness Max has come to really go to the hoop tonight.
Gavin Block to the bench. Austin Cruz in the lineup for the Railers. Max free throw, rattles good. 27-17. Max with 11. Eisenhower quickly down court. Couldn't get it to go down. Conradi tracks the rebound down. Minute 50 to go, first half.
Good job by Conradi going to get this rebound.
Oh, nice crossover move. Max dumps it over to Adam.
Yeah, let's get this thing open to about a 15-point lead. Now it's 29-17, Jeff, and let's put a few more on the board here before halftime and put this thing to rest.
It's about time for a Joey steal and a layup, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
29-17. Conradi with 4 on a nice assist from Max. Corner three is up and good.
Yeah.
That is Bradford.
A freshman, too, just sitting in that coffin corner, and that was a nice catch and shoot.
29-20. 80 seconds left. Max down the lane again, won't go, and they're going to call Max for steps. Max with a look of, I'm not sure you got that one right. So Max called for a walk. Turnover gives it back to Eisenhower. Eisenhower finally get it across the timeline. Nice in, out, getting it over to Bradford. Bradford back on top, and they throw it away. It's going to be tracked down, and that will be another turnover. And I'll tell you, Josh, it's only a 9-point game with a minute to go. We need to be real thankful that Eisenhower was real sloppy with the basketball the first part of the game.
Yeah, 11 turnovers so far for Eisenhower. And we said earlier, when they haven't turned it over, they've been able to score the basketball. 20 points already for Eisenhower. And usually the Railers are giving up about 37 a game, I think. So they're well on their way to going over the average that the Railers give up. But they've just shot themselves in the foot on turning the ball over.
Under a minute to go. 45 seconds left, first half clock here at Roy S. Anderson. 29-20, Railers with a 9-point advantage. Joey holds near the timeline. Hands off now to Cruz. Cruz has picked up his dribble. Gets it over to Conradi. Can Adams save it? No, he can't. Over and back on a bad pass, and another turnover by the Railers. And the Railers have certainly done their part in keeping Eisenhower in this one, John.
Yeah, you're right. Now that's 5 on the Railers. So usually they're under double digits on turnovers, and they're right on their way to a little bit over their average.
Myers into the front court for Coach Newman for the Panthers. 24 seconds left. A steal. Tyler takes away with it, and then Tyler had it taken away. So Eisenhower headed back the other way. Bobbitt looks to make a move, and a foul is going to be whistled on Austin Cruz, trying to keep Bobbitt from getting the basket. Cruiser picks up his first 9th team, and it'll send Eisenhower back to the line, where they've been doing a pretty good job so far tonight.
Yeah, you're right. 6 of 9 I've got him for on free throws, and this is a guy that's made a couple already.
Free throw up, free throw good. All 3 of his points tonight have come from the line. 29-21, Railers up by just 8. 11 seconds left. Railers will have a shot here. Ball trickles off. Up, saved in bounds. Railers come down with it. Conradi, time's ticking away. Ball still loose, picked up. Eisenhower with the steal. Myers, and he's going to be called for steps underneath. Boy, that would have been big for Eisenhower, but it did look like he took some steps under the lane. Railers catch a huge break with half a second to go.
Yeah, you're right. Missed some passing. We couldn't quite see with the student section standing up, but
Push
something happened over there where we got to turn, or we turned the ball over. So not a good first half for the Railers.